Attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Taylor with Young Engineers Today. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday and had a fantastic weekend. If you can hear me, raise your hand. Okay, I see Evan, Katie, Marissa, Sam. All right, we got quite a few people. All right, that's always good. You put your hands down. See Katie as well. If you can see my screen, please raise your hand. All right, Evan, Katie, Marissa, Zach. All right, very good. Sam, Marissa. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Put your hands down. All right. All right. Last Thursday, to those who are in Charlotte, we had our lab, and we worked with the NXT robot, and had that robot do some measurements and do an obstacle, go through a maze, as well as started working with the sensors and did the touch sensor project that everyone did very well on. And for those in Raleigh, you'll have your lab this weekend with Mr. Dubik, and you'll be doing the same projects as well. Okay? Now, Katie has her hand raised. Yes, Katie.
Will we get to share at the end of the meeting?
Say that again, Katie.
Will we get to share some of our projects at the end of
Yes, if you want to share today, raise your hand if you want to share something today.
Me.
Okay, Katie, does anyone else want to share? Raise your hand if you would like to share something. Okay.
I don't think my brother's on yet, but I bet he would want to share.
All right. Well, all right, Katie. All right. See, Zach probably will. All right. So when we get close to the last 5 to 10 minutes, I'll let people do some share. All right. Thank you. All right. Let's get moving. Last class, we finished up with getting our aliens moving. We want to have our aliens move across the screen using the x-axis. They'll move right if it's positive. They'll move left if it's negative. And then we're going to have them drop down by negative, because when you go up and down the y-axis, if you want to go down the y-axis, it will be a negative. All right? Now, we had this program, and eventually we're going to have an easy and a hard aspect to this. Okay? Now, as I was saying, we have the alien moving across the screen and then dropping down and then going a negative direction, which would be left across the screen. Okay? And as it goes across, it'll then drop and go back. And it constantly will do this. Go right, drop down, go left, drop down, go right, drop down, go left, drop down, and et cetera, until you end up shooting all the aliens with your laser. All right. Last class, we made this code and added it into our easy code. All right. And this will allow our aliens to begin moving. Yes, Marissa.
So the one on the screen right now is the one we were supposed to have made, because I'm not sure I did that.
All right. Raise your hand if you need to make this code right now.
I do. I think. Let me check.
All right. There's a couple of you who have to do this. Because depending on what class last week, Marissa, one class got a few.
What code is it on? Or what sprite is it on?
This is going to go on your alien code. It's going to go in the big forever loop. All right. So if you're a little confused with it, just make these and keep it off to the side. All right.
Okay.
All right. No problem. Go ahead and make this. Once you're done, let me know. Either by please type in that you're finished. And if you need more, if you have any questions, raise your hand. All right, go ahead. Katie is done. Great job. Taha, this code will go under your alien inside your forever loop. Great job, Marissa. Capital letters done. We did this last week. All right, Marissa, get your hand up. How you doing, Marissa?
Did one class finish like ahead last week? Did the 6:30 class finish ahead last week? Because I was in the 5 last Wednesday.
Yes, they finished about one slide ahead. 2 slides ahead.
Okay.
All right, Marissa,
Okay.
are you liking Scratch?
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, so you're enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
All right, great. Thank you, Marissa. All right. Okay, does anyone else need, if you need more time, raise your hand. All right, Nathan's finished. All right. Now, Katie has asked if people could follow her on Scratch. So I'm going to put her username out to everyone, and she has a studio she'd like for everyone to share. All right. All right, Zach, you can't get on your account. No problem. Just try to re-log in. Also, I would ask it with you and Luke, Zach and Luke, that if you're having difficulty getting into your account, I would check to see if anyone else is on your internet. If other people on your internet, might want to ask them to get off nicely, because it can be taking up your bandwidth, especially with doing a webinar as well as using. Oh, Luke wants people to follow me. Oh, okay, Luke, yeah, just give me your account name and I can have people follow you too. All right. Now, let's get moving. Just a quick question. This is our last week for Scratch. How many people have liked doing Scratch so far? Raise your hand. See, Marissa raised her hand. Great. Katie. Nathan, Sam, awesome. Luke, awesome. All right. If you can't remember your username, Zach, try to go and ask for like a reminder to be emailed. Okay. All right, let's move on. Next slide. We already made our enter screen for starting the game. So what we're going to do is put this code in. This is going to go under your backdrop, and this will allow your code to interact. All right. Okay. This is a real easy code. Basically, I think most people have this done already, so just reviewing, hello Max, is that you're activating the start screen. So your start screen, you'll switch the backdrop, and then when you press key 1, it'll switch background to space, and that's our one with the stars, and we'll broadcast easy. When 2 key is pressed, we'll switch backdrop to space, broadcast hard, all right? Now, raise your hand if you already have this done. Katie already has it done. Sam has it done. Great. Henry, awesome. All right. Max, this is for your backdrop for your start screen. All right. If you need to do this, please raise your hand. Okay, Evan, Marissa, Nathan. All right. So we have about half people need to finish this. Other half are done. So let's take about 2 minutes and finish this up. And just let me know when you're done. All right. It's a real easy code. And what this code is going to allow us to do, and I'll just explain it while people are finishing up. Excuse me. Is that when you click the start screen, we'll switch the background. Then when you press key 1, this will allow the backdrop to switch to space. But it's going to broadcast the easy code that we're going to be working on. And the same process for hitting the 2 button. This will allow for the hard screen to be activated. Yes, Marissa, you have your hand raised.
What screen is this supposed to be on, or do we click on backdrop?
This is your backdrop. This will be on your. Here, I'll show you, Marissa.
You're on a Mac, right?
Yeah, I'm on a Mac. Are you on?
My dad just got a Mac today.
Oh, awesome. Very cool. Basically, one way you can always tell, Marissa, that you're on a backdrop is that you'll have the highlighted area will be the stage and not a sprite. You see the difference?
I've noticed.
As well as if I click on motion, there's no motion blocks because you can't move a stage. So
but then isn't there motion in the code?
There's motion, but it's not the type of motion where something is moving, physically moving. There's motion in the code, but there's motion only for sprites. Only sprites can actually move. You see the difference?
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Marissa. Hopefully that helps. All right. Now, all right. So we have our program here. Nathan's done. Awesome. All right. I'm back, Max. All right. Okay, so let's move forward. All right, Katie. All right, so now the way a broadcast works, it allows you to either send basically like a message that will allow a sprite to do something or backdrop to do something, and that's what we've done here. Now, what I'd like you to do is add on to this program that we're going to add some variables under data. And the way we create these variables is by allowing this to create this score variable. Now, just a word to the wise that you can't control the drop down on your variables until you put them out into the coding area. You're going to add the score variable because what we want to happen is that we want your score to reset every time you play it. So you're not, if you're playing it once and then you go back again, it doesn't continue the score from the previous game. You want to reset, like any game, you start over. So what you're going to do here is add these variables in. Once you're done, type in that you're finished. And if you have any questions, raise your hand. If you understand these instructions, please raise your hand now. Okay, Max, Nathan, Marissa, very good. Evan, excellent. All right. So let's get this done. All right. Max is already finished. Excellent. All right, let me know once you're done. All right. How you doing, Sam?
So we're making this code on which one?
This will
Oh,
be,
I see. We're adding on to that other one that we have.
yes, Sam. We're just adding on to that backdrop code, just building our foundation, building our house now of this program. Okay?
All right, thank
You
you.
enjoying this, Sam?
Yep.
All right, great. Good to hear, Sam. Thank you. Okay, Brendan's done. Henry's done. Katie's done. Brendan, it's okay. Just work on what you have now and just get caught up in the posting of the webinars, okay? Okay, Henry is helping Hero. All right, I'm going to send that out to everyone. Okay. All right. Brendan done. Excuse me, Brendan, I saw that you wrote a K. All right, Amy, excuse me, Zach, I'll help you out. Don't worry. Just do what you can for the moment. And what will happen is you'll have all the resource on Edmodo to get caught up, okay? No problem. Our goal for this week, we're just finishing up Scratch, and we are finishing Space Invaders, and then we're going to move into, we have Aviation left. We have game. We're going to use Game Maker. So, all right. So don't, all right. Okay, Max. How you doing, Max?
For some odd reason, every time I click 2, the when the alien starts like drifting to the right.
I don't quite understand what you're saying. Are you
Like when I click when I start it and I'll click 2 for hard, the alien will start drifting to the right.
Okay, you have some of the code already. That's what the issue is.
Oh,
You're
okay.
activating the code.
Okay.
All right. You liking? Are you enjoying Scratch, Max?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Max. All right, let's go with Brendan. How you doing?
I'm not going to know them.
Because we're gonna have to catch ourselves up, so just know that.
Brendan, you're unmuted.
Pardon me. What is the code that you're showing? What is
This-
that for?
This code is for your start screen. Under your stage where you have Space Invaders, press 1 for easy, press 2 for hard. Does that answer your question, Brendan?
Yes, sir.
You enjoying Scratch?
Yes, sir.
Good, good.
Also, I'm creating another game. I'm just trying to find out how to do it.
Okay.
Just practice on the side.
Oh, awesome, awesome. And if you want me to share your name with everyone else in class, just type it in. As you can see, I've been sending out Henry, Samantha's, Luke's, so you guys can follow each other. Okay.
It's not finished yet though.
Okay. All right. Very cool. But thank you. Great job, Brendan. I love your enthusiasm. All right. Let's go with Sam. How you doing, Sam? All finished there?
Oh, sorry. I did. Oh, yeah. I raised my hand. I finished that thing. So.
Okay, great. I see Marissa's done. Very good. Sam, keep up the great work. All right, Marissa, see you're done. Everything going well, Marissa?
Yeah, I'm done, but I'm looking up SamBaby 1158. Does this sound right? Like 10-year-old? I think this sounds right because I personally know Katie, but 10-year-old homeschooler Taylor Swift is my admirer. Love games. I think that sounds right. Is that right? Because I just want to make sure I'm following the right person.
Katie, I'll unmute her and you can talk with her. There you go, Katie. Marissa.
Yeah, that's me.
I figured.
All right, so you guys are all connected.
But I say I'm from France because I don't want anybody knowing. Yeah.
Makes sense. You got to protect yourselves these days. Very good. Very smart of you. All right, thank you, Marissa. Thank you. All right, let's move forward. Seems like we got everyone done here with this code. Katie, just send me Luke's name or whoever else's name you want me to send out. Okay. All right, our next bit of code here that we're going to use. This is your easy code. What I'd like you to do is that I want you to notice that the very first part initializes. It starts your game by controlling the speed and the direction. Next, these bottom two are the sections that you made earlier today and last class, and this will get your aliens moving. Now, in the last part, this will allow the laser to destroy your sprites of the alien form. What I want you to do is go through this, double check that you have all this code. If not, add it in. As well as once you're done, raise your hand, type in that you're done. If you need help, raise your hand. The thing is, it's important that we are detail oriented on this and that we double check, because if you have something that is supposed to be negative and you have it positive, it's going to force everything to the right. If you have something that needs to be positive but you have it negative, it's going to force it to the left. So, or things are going to go up or things are going to go down if they're on the y-axis. If you understand the instructions, raise your hand now. All right, good. I'm going to put your hands down. Excellent job, everybody. Okay, I just sent out Luke's name. Okay, I'm sending out Alex's name now. This code is for your alien. This is your easy code. All right. Okay, Katie is done. Awesome. Katie, I'm going to unmute you because I don't know what you mean by Samantha's. Katie, can you just explain to me what you mean by Samantha's?
You said you had Samantha's.
Oh, I don't. I meant by. Excuse me. I was talking about your name, Sammy Baby. Is that what it's called?
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, I made that confusing. I apologize.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. Yes, Marissa.
So On my alien code, I have hang on. I have on my alien code
Okay.
on it. I have two different ones. I have when green flag clicked, when I receive hard, and when I receive easy. And
All right. We're getting to the hard. What I want you to do is check your easy code right now, okay? There's going to be a lot of code under this alien because,
so all I have to do is add the two things that we made.
yes, just double check this, all right? Yeah. Just make sure you
Okay.
have all that as well as those things we made earlier, okay?
Okay, I'm good.
All right. Very good. Thank you, Marissa. All right. Katie, yes, Alex Hines is in this webinar. Okay. Or no, that is Henry added Alex's name. Okay. All right. Nathan, done. All right. All right. Okay. Now we have our game. This is going to get our easy code moving. Our sprite will start moving across the screen, which is some good stuff there. Now I want you to check the hard code. All right. This will the hard code looks very similar to the easy code, except there's a few changes. All right. So what I want you to do now is double check your hard code, add anything to it that you need. And literally, if you look, it'll go right next to your easy code. So it's all going to be under the same sprite. All right. Now, once you're done, please let me know that you're done. Okay, Max is still working on easy. All right, let me go back to easy. All right. Does anyone need more time on easy? Raise your hand if you need more time on easy. All right, just Max. All right, Max and Brendan. Okay, very good. And Marissa. Now, while they're finishing up, would anyone like to just share something they're working on Scratch while they're finishing? Brendan.
I needed. I don't know where the X position. I'm looking on the blue and I can't find it. Oh,
It's towards the bottom.
I see it now.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. All right, Marissa. Yes, Marissa.
Did you get it? Because I was wondering. Can you tell? Or well, I can tell them, but I'm Mars 10 on Scratch.
Mars as MARS 10.
Yeah.
10.
10. Yeah.
Okay, I just sent it.
No spaces. No caps.
All right, let me send that out to everyone. Okay, just send it out. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's go. Yes, Katie.
You said we could share?
Yeah, for right now, I just want. What have you been working on? You said you wanted to share something.
Well, it's actually a remix that's really cool.
All right. All right, we'll share that later in the webinar. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I love your enthusiasm, Katie. Keep it up. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. Max, are you finished now? So you haven't seen the webinar yet? You're unmuted. Hello? All right, Kaya. Let me call on you. So, Kaya? You said there's something with the webinar.
Well, I didn't. I need to catch up, and the video for the webinar I have tells me that it was already posted on YouTube, and I can't access it because I may have accidentally deleted the file.
Okay, no problem. What I'll do is I'll go and double check and repost it for you. All right, tonight.
All right, thank you.
Also on there, I have all the PowerPoint slides from last week too.
I can't find those either.
You have to scroll down because they're on there. Here, I'll show you. Kaya, you're in Raleigh, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You scroll down. Here, this was the webinar from last week. Okay, so I need to reload that. All right, and then this was from Wednesday. This is Wednesday's webinar right here for 11:13.
Cast is now starting.
Okay, and then right below that is the PowerPoint slides. Is a PDF.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. You just had to scroll down between Mr. Dubik and I both posting. It just pushes everything back. All right.
Okay.
No problem. Okay. Now. All right. So let's move on to the next. All right. Nathan's done. Let's move on to our hard code. Go through, double check that you have all the hard code finished. So you can make sure that everything is precise. Because once again, if one of these numbers is off, your code doesn't work. All right. If you understand these instructions, raise your hand. This is the code. So go ahead and do it. This is still on your alien sprite. Okay. The same one. Literally, you're built just putting it next to, you're going to end up with your easy, your start, when clicked, everything's going to be in this with this one sprite. Because later on, your other two alien sprites, we are going to copy. When mine says touching sprite 3, I didn't name mine. Whatever yours is, Max. Okay? In this case, my sprite 3 is my laser. Whatever your laser is called. We made this last week, so don't stress about that, Max. All right? So here's your hard code. Go ahead and do this and let me know when you're finished. Because some of you I'm waiting around for because you're not saying that you're done. I want to know that you're finished, okay? All right, Katie's done. Very good. Sam, all done?
I'm done.
Excellent job, Sam. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Excellent job. Okay, Marissa's done. Very good. Brendan's done. Very good. Okay, let me see here. My alien doesn't go away when the laser touches it. You need to make sure you have your hide, Zach. Double check that you have a hide there. If you don't, it's not going to disappear. Okay, Nathan's done. Yeah, just Zach, just make sure that this bottom part of your code, if touching the laser, whatever your laser is, that's what you want in this touching area. Then it will hide and change the score. Okay? Once you're done, like Nathan stated, he's finished. Just let me know when you're done, okay? All right, we got Max done. Zach got it. Great. I'm glad you fixed that out. Good, very good. We got people working hard. Getting a lot of great feedback about people enjoying Scratch. This will be our last week with Scratch, and then we're moving on as soon as we finish this game up. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Marissa, Zach, everyone's like, no, don't want to Scratch. I know you guys are loving it, but we got to keep expanding your horizons, pushing you further, making you more well-rounded. All right? I'm glad you loved Scratch so far. All right, now Brendan. It's done as well. Very good. Marissa, you have your hand raised. Yes, Marissa, how can I help you?
Oh, I was just, well, I was going to type it in. I forgot to put it down, but, Scratch is definitely the best thing we've done so far.
Oh, you're really enjoying Scratch? Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it so much. Thank you, Marissa, for the positive feedback. Okay. All right. Katie, go ahead.
I was wondering if anybody knew how to get that the kitten licking the screen picture.
I don't know. If anyone wants to raise their hand and give some feedback to Katie, please go ahead. I'm not quite sure. I don't know what you're talking about, so.
Your profile pic.
Oh.
Does anybody know how to get that
Okay.
kitten licking the screen?
Okay. I'll look into it. Maybe I can find out by Wednesday. But no one's.
Someone tried to comment how to do it, but I couldn't understand it.
Okay. Well, if I see anything, I'll let you know, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's move on. Now, right now, we have our 2 sets of code. So when we run this, we should be getting our aliens moving across the screen. Now, the key. Now, the key to making these work correctly is changing the numbers here, okay? And in the hard code, all we're doing is increasing that number. The larger the number, the faster it's going to move. All right? Now, the smaller the number, the slower it's going to move. You're doing great, Brendan. You just missed a little bit, but you're picking it up pretty quick. Quicker than I did when I learned it. So give yourself more props, okay? Now, what's going to happen is your game's going to look something like this. So when I play, if I'm on easy, I press 1. And you notice that the aliens aren't moving that fast. So they're kind of easy for me to shoot at. I'm just not very good, which helps the aliens out a lot. Man, I'm pretty bad, actually. All right, now, but if we play it on fast, and you're going to see me get destroyed by these aliens, you can see how quick it increases. It moves a lot faster. And if you want to make it harder, you can increase that speed to make it moving quicker. All right. Now, if your code is not moving, your one alien is not doing that, it's because you have something wrong within this code. You might have something as simple as where you have a negative sign, you shouldn't, or you have a positive number and it should be a negative number. As well as instead of a greater than, you should have a less than symbol. What you need to do is just check those in detail. If you're not doing so, you're missing something within this code. This is your quote-unquote meat and potatoes, if you will. This area is what's making your code come to life for your alien move. So if you're having problems, I need you to go through this and check this in detail. All right? Marissa, you have your hand raised.
Yeah, I'm looking through the code and I'm not seeing it. My alien, it goes up and down, not side to side. And I'm not seeing what's wrong.
Are these, did you use your y-axis as something to move instead of your x-axis?
No.
You need to check your code because I've been teaching this for a while and usually it's one little thing. If it's moving up and down, it's something you have your x and y axes mixed up. Just please double check that. Just go through each one step by step, okay?
Wait, maybe I see what's wrong. Hang on.
All right, I'm gonna just keep your hand raised. I'm calling you back. I'm gonna check on Sam and Brendan. Okay. Yes, Sam. How can I help you?
Okay, you can come back to me. I think I might have it. But I'll raise my hand if I need help again.
Okay. All right, Sam. Thank you. Way to persevere. Brendan.
All my screen did was it turned white, and the spaceship and the stars disappeared. My alien didn't do anything, and if I press the space bar, the laser still moved. But I think it's just because I think I missed something on the last webinar because I never got to watch it yet.
All right. For this, just make sure you're alien. What you're probably missing is a show and a hide somewhere.
Because this also the stars didn't stay; it just turned white when I pressed the flag.
All right. Do you have? Yeah, you're probably missing a whole chunk of something, but you can get caught up on that. Just check out the PowerPoint slides. They have just.
I'll watch both
Okay.
webinars.
All right. So Katie's done. Katie, great. Yours is working perfectly. All right. We get a lot of hands up here. Let me answer some questions. Max, how's it going? Max.
For some reason, every time I hit 1 or 2, the alien, what it does is it just shoots right down and starts like moving along the bottom of the screen.
You have something wrong. It's one of your numbers or one of your greater than or less thans are wrong.
Oh, I think I just found it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Max. Let's go with Henry. How you doing, Henry?
I was wondering if I can show something.
Does it pertain to what we're working on right now, or is it something else?
It's something else.
Can you wait for in 3-4 minutes? Because I'm going to let you and Katie will be allowed to show anything you're working on along with anyone else, okay?
Okay.
You're welcome. Thank you for your time. Katie. Yes, Katie.
Sorry, my spaceship is hidden. I'm not sure if we told it to show because mine isn't showing. Like when I press space, my laser comes out, but I don't see my spaceship.
All right, you need to double check your code on your spaceship to see if you told it to show itself.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Katie. Brendan, how's it going?
Well, I just solved the problem with the stars. I forgot to press 1.
Okay.
Now that when I pressed it, the stars started showing again.
Okay.
But my ship is not moving. And let's see, the laser, when it hits the I moved it, then shot in the when it hit the end, didn't do anything.
All right. Well, what you got to do here for that is within the alien code, you see where this is touching sprite 3. Yours should be if touching laser then.
It is. It says touching laser.
And then do you have a hide in there?
Hide. Yes, right below the if statement and the touching laser.
Is everything in a forever loop?
Yes, it is.
And this is on your alien.
Yes.
I'm going to have to think about that one because if there's something wrong, it's usually within this code. But I don't know. Do you have your laser coded already?
See the laser code. When space key pressed show, go to spaceship, repeat 40 times, change Y by 10, hide.
Okay.
There's one below that says when the green flag clicked hide.
Okay. All right. I'll think about that, Brendan. But the thing is, I'm not sure if you're just missing some things.
I am probably missing something from last week. Wednesday.
Well, because I don't want to make you more confused. Do you understand what I'm saying by?
Yes. I'm gonna watch the other webinar tonight.
Okay.
And just what I missed.
Okay.
So I
Thanks,
definitely
Brendan.
missed something.
All right, but you're doing great. You're catching up. You're doing awesome. You're better at this than you think. Give yourself more credit. All right. All right. All right. Max, you have your hand raised, and then it's almost that time. We'll let people do some showing. Yes, Max.
When I click 2, every single time that it'll go right, stop, go down, and then it'll go left. And then once it hits the edge of the screen, it'll just disappear.
There is something wrong within this code. You need to
I've checked it over like 3 times.
Do you have negatives for your change y by -20?
Negatives, yes.
And you said this is on your hard code, correct?
Yes.
Do you have your set direction to 15 for your second if statement?
Set direction to 15. I have set direction to speed. Up top. Wait, where are you doing? Oh, yes, I do have that.
All right, so you have the -15
Wait,
here.
I think I might know what's wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, I just figured it out.
Okay. Do you understand when I was like saying that like these look so similar and it's hard to realize you like even made a mistake at times?
Yeah, it's like really hard to find
Yeah.
what you've done wrong.
Yeah, when you start making these really large codes that have a lot of similarities, it's easy to make a mistake. I mean, I did it when I was making all this stuff. So, I completely understand. All right, nice job, Max.
Okay.
All right, at this time, let me see Marissa, and then we'll... Yes, Marissa, your hand's raised?
Okay. Can you, like, because it's really weird. Can you, like, look at my screen or something? Because it's really weird. I don't know what's wrong. I've been looking through the code, but I don't know what's wrong.
Okay.
So, can you see my screen?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
When I click the green flag, when I press 1, all the alien does is just sit there. And then when I press 2, it goes like this.
All right. Look, let me see. I'm trying to look at your code right now. So, when clicked, 15, -30, 25, 80, -15, changed by 20, 200, 15, change X by direction, touching sprite, hide score. All right, let's look at the easy. Oh, your easy is missing set speed 2.
Do you think that's like the whole problem?
It possibly could be. Yeah, your easy is missing the set speed to number 2, as well as it's missing set direction to speed.
Okay.
All right.
The only problem is I always have to delete my variable to get it onto that, because when I click the down arrow,
You can't click the down arrow unless you you have to take it over and put it into the code. That's the only way you can change it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So,
You understand?
where do I put them? Like
Here.
at the top of easy?
I'm going to take back and show you my screen, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll go back to that so then you can see the code. All right.
Sorry, guys. I know you guys wanted to share your screen.
It's all right. All right. I appreciate your positive kindness. And if not, I mean, with our last day, we get through the code, all the rest of the code. We can do our show off time at the end, and everyone can show as much as they need to. Okay. All right.
Right now, is there supposed to be the code on the screen? Because I'm not seeing it.
Sorry, I didn't completely activate. There, you see it now?
Yeah.
All right, Marissa, just make sure you get all that code in.
All right.
Thank you. Yes, Sam.
Okay, so I can shoot my aliens and they disappear, and
Yes.
they don't, but they won't move. Like they won't go back and forth like yours did.
All right, you need to double check your code. Like when I looked at, I mean, I can look at your screen if you want.
Well, I'm doing the webinar on one computer and then the Scratch on the other.
Okay.
So
Well, just go through your code with a fine comb. Like I found 2 little blocks that Marissa were missing, but those blocks controlled what everything else did after it. Does that make sense?
okay.
Okay. All right. Katie and let's see, was it Katie, Zach, and I know Luke wanted to present. We're running out of time, guys. Can you save your stuff for next class, and I'll let you show then, since that'll be our last day. I know you really wanted to show stuff, and I really enjoy having everyone participate, but I just don't want people to fall real far behind. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay. Max.
What? Oh, I don't think I meant to have my hand up.
Okay. All right. You doing well now?
Yeah, I'm doing better.
Okay, very good. You enjoying Scratch?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right. Okay, I'm glad it makes sense. All right, everybody. Thank you, as always, for participating with Young Engineers of Today. I'll post our webinar this evening, and I'm really glad you guys are enjoying Scratch. It's a lot of fun, and next class, we'll let you show. I'll definitely make sure we have time to show since we're finishing this PowerPoint, okay, in this project. As always, have a wonderful evening. Take care, and have a wonderful night. Yes.
Yeah, 2 things. It won't let me raise my hand. I don't have that option.
Yes.
And it's this on easy. It still just sits there. I put where it was, and it still just sits there. And then on hard, I haven't checked that. Let me see. On hard, it still does the same thing.
Okay. Do you have your code finished for activating all this on your screen?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe just close this and like reopen it and see what it does. Okay. And let me know. Let me know next class. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for your hard work. Yes, Katie.
Can we go a little bit over time? I really want to share.
All right. Okay. Let me put you up.
Hey.
All right, there you go, Katie. Let me unmute you. Okay, you're unmuted. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, there. Waiting.
See ya, Zach. Bye, Max. I understand if people have to go. If you want to stay, you're more than welcome to. All right, can you explain what you're doing, what your game is here?
And then there's another medium, and then there's a heart.
Oh, pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, you're gonna get a ticket driving all over the place. All right, Katie, I'm gonna have to stop you. You're just breaking up a lot. Okay. Thank you for showing us that, and we shared out. So hopefully people can go see your stuff. All right. Thank you, Katie. All right. All right. Let's Sam. Go ahead, Sam.
Okay, I wanted to say thank you, and then also, could you leave your screen up and like just walk away so I can check the code?
Yeah. All right.
All right, thanks.
All right. There you go, Sam. And Brendan. Brendan, go ahead.
Let's see. You posted the webinar from last Wednesday, right? Already?
Yes, sir.
And you said you were gonna post the other one tonight, right?
Yeah, I'll post it today's tonight.
Okay, great. Sam, I have nothing else to do tonight, so I want to spend the night kind of correcting that.
And do you see that the PowerPoint slides are there as well as the PDF if you scroll down even further?
Okay.
There's a lot of resources there for you. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. And Kaya.
Hi.
Hi.
I just wondered how your robotics team did last weekend.
Really well. Actually, I wouldn't say really well, but one of my I took two teams. We competed in Wilmington, not Wilmington, Winston Salem at Flat Rock Middle School. One of my teams won the Spirit Award, but they didn't qualify for states. My other team qualified for states.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so we're going to the state tournament. We're competing on the 12th of January.
Is that the Saturday?
It's the Sunday competition.
Okay, we have a Wake Robotics team here that's going to be in that on Sunday too. So
Fantastic.
we're considering going out to see it because we went out in the first round, but we did win best project. So.
Oh, congrats! So that's great. You're competing. Awesome.
Well, we're not. We competed and we won best project, but didn't make it to state. But we have, in our umbrella, we do Wake Robotics.
Okay.
And so a couple of our teams from Wake Robotics are going on to state, so we may come out and cheer them on.
That's fantastic. Yeah, we'll have to meet up. That'd be great.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. Also, if you're in your Wake Robotics group, my school is, and we're going to be doing some stuff with young engineers as well. But my school, we're hosting a SumoBot competition in March. If you, because Mike, I don't know about your group that you work with. My students, after FLL was done, they got so used to like coming to practice and working with the robots and that routine. We're like, what do we do next? And we end up finding like Boone at App State had a competition, and then sometimes the museum in Raleigh will have one. And so we looked it up, and it's called SumoBots. It came out of Europe, but it's a grassroots movement where it sounds just like what it is. It's like based off of sumo wrestling, and the robots push each other out of the ring.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll definitely either come see or tell our team about it.
Yeah, it'd be great. I mean, it's all they do is they design the robot, and they work on programming. And if you're
and that's directly applicable to next year's robotics.
Yes, and it really supports. I found a lot of growth with some of my kids doing programming with it. That the kids who did SumoBots became better programmers because they spent so much time on using sensors. Because you have to use sensors to avoid other robots and to avoid falling out of the ring at the same time. You use your light sensors, your colored sensor, your ultrasonic, and your touch, and a lot.
Oh, that's a really good idea. I would have to say that our robot this year didn't do so well because we didn't make good use of the sensors,
Mhm.
you know?
Sensors
And
are
that's
key.
just because we're a young team.
Yeah,
And
yeah. It makes a difference. Did you use the NXT or did you guys switch to the EV3?
NXT. But
NXT.
next year we're gonna try and use the EV3.
Yeah, we switched the EV3 this year at our regional this weekend. We were there was only one of 3 teams out of the 24 that had EV3s.
yeah.
It's a
I
learning
think
curve.
I think the EV3 though is having really good results though. So
It is. It's just having the kids become comfortable with. It's very similar but very different at the same regard.
Oh. Well, I have to say that the team that won overall for our competition,
Yeah.
they got a monster score of 434
Wow.
yeah. I mean, they were doing tasks simultaneously.
Yeah. Wow. That's
I mean,
impressive.
it was something to watch. We were like, what? It was amazing.
Yeah.
I
When you
won't tell you because you still have a horse in the race, but
Yeah, we the team who won the top score at ours, they scored 390.
yeah.
And then I was talking with another group who said at their competition, it was a Girl Scout group that scored 420 something as well.
Yeah, I have to believe that 434 had to be like one of the highest scored.
In the state, has to be.
Yeah, because it was just monstrous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really high score.
Yes, they picked up the house instead of using the lever.
Really, they just picked it up.
They just picked it up and at the same time picked up a loopy.
Oh, really?
Really? At the same time.
Wow.
They were putting on attachments that looked like houses in front of it.
Huh. That's crazy.
It was. I mean, they did Tsunami and the airplane at the same time.
Huh. Now that's something to think about doing there. Yeah, that saved a ton of time. One of the teams we saw, what they did, they went out on one of their runs and they almost had like this bucket device that picked up all the little people type deal and then brought them all back to base. And then they set them up in the bucket so they wouldn't fall out. In their last run, they just drove them down to the red area, dumped them in, and then let the robot sit there. And it was like a 150-point run.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen quite a few people do like a basket bucket thing.
Yeah.
No. So, I mean, there are a million ways to think about it. This team that just picked up the house, they just were thinking completely outside of the box.
Yeah, that's great, yeah.
They didn't even bother trying to like push the lever. And I thought that was genius.
Yeah, not pushing it, just knocking them off.
They just picked it right up.
Wow. That's even easier because you don't have to worry about a certain angle or just get right underneath it.
Right. And I think they eliminated a lot of things like that. They did, by doing 2, they didn't have to turn around and go back, and they could get a higher score because they didn't have to go back to base and reset.
Yeah. You definitely
their robot was built like a tank, so it was very hard for it to go off course or anything like that.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys work with your kids on zoning at all.
No.
But zoning's a really good technique. I work with my students.